together again. We don't stand still. Luminous. Ignited. Alive and ready. It feels good to go. So turn up the Friday night lights. Turn up the volume. Start the state.
Get it on the turn! Oh my goodness me!
From London. It's time to walk in.
These guys are buzzing. There's a lot that's new this season, though. New rules, new managers, new teams as well. Actually, one of them we are playing tonight. But some things don't change. My co-host, Jeremy Aliadier!
I'm still here.
Look at the smile on your face. It's lovely. How are you, Jess?
I'm great.
Yeah?
All refreshed, nice summer. Champions. Looking forward to the beginning of the season tonight. Yeah, all excited.
What did you get up to this summer? Tell us all. Where have you been? Apart from guys, the gym comment was coming.
Stop with the gym. It's just that they gave me the wrong size.
Yeah? Is that a crop top?
That's a crop top.
What have you been doing / eating, gymming, lifting? Because you are looking muscly.
Oh.
Hey, someone's been training.
Thanks for noticing, yeah? Thank you.
The guns, the biceps are very much in full force. What have you been doing?
Yeah, I've decided to put on a bit of weight.
You hate this, it's so fun.
It makes me feel a bit awkward, guys. I was not prepared for this.
But it's good, because, you know, you've obviously been working hard, so you can tell. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love that. That's warranting a clap from the audience. Have you been away this summer?
Yeah, been away for a week, and yeah, nice. No, I went to Dubai for a warm weather because it was not warm enough in London, so I just thought I need a bit warmer. But yeah, no, went for a week away, and then after, you know, as you guys know, my son's football is school football, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, just managed to have a little week away.
Tell us the good news about your son.
I was just going to say. Leo, go on, you've got something really great to share with everyone that you just did.
He's been called up with England on the 15th. I'm glad you guys are happy, but don't forget I'm French, yeah? So actually, I want him to get goal for France as well, you know?
How does that feel?
No, to be honest, I'm joking. I'm super proud.
Yeah.
You know, he's worked so hard and stuff, so it was a bit of a nice reward for him for all his hard work. But the journey is so long. It's only a little, you know, a little step. So yeah, but he was really happy. Went last week, had a great week, and carry on playing for Arsenal under 15 this season. So yeah.
Brilliant. How are you feeling about the Premier League starting up again tonight?
Amazing.
Yeah.
You know, I think after last season, how can you be so optimistic and starting on the front foot tonight, Coventry as well, no disrespect, but you hope to see a good game and definitely a win for us. So yeah, very excited. First game of the season.
I like that you just said Coventry, no disrespect, and I kind of looked straight at two of our guests in the studio because they are from Coventry.
Oh.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, but you're wearing the right shirt, so it's all good.
But they are
it's all
Arsenal
good.
supporters. We can confirm. North London forever, one of them just said. Arsenal supporter, what's your story?
Mine. So basically, born in Coventry, family sport, Arsenal, mom, everyone. It's just like that. I went Highbury before I ever went to Rico.
Yeah.
Lifestyle in it. I don't know what else to say. That's
You
just
had
what
no
it is.
choice.
No choice. I don't know any different.
From the get-go.
Yeah.
We love that. Look, we can see lots of familiar faces here in the studio. You know we love to hear from you. How are you guys feeling about the new season? Have you recovered yet from last season?
I was thinking about it yesterday, and I really haven't. I mean,
sometimes, yeah, as the day go by, you think about the celebrations, the day we won it, and then obviously the parade. It was mad, and obviously the players, they're gonna have to, you know, switch on. Like, you're champions, remember that, but also you're attacking the Premier League. So we have to, yeah, keep that mindset. But as a fan, it's my first time ever seeing my team lift the Premier League, so I'm still on a super high.
I'm similar to him, but I'm a bit hungry. I feel like we ended the season, as much as we won the Premier League, we left it with a little bit of a blank canvas where we didn't win the Champions League, which is fine. But I feel like with the squad that we're building now and the signings that we've made and the hunger around the club in general, I'm hungrier than ever to go chase that. So as much as it's happy that we won the Prem, I'm not satisfied. Not yet.
You've got that desire.
The desire.
You want more.
And it's not a critical thing, it's more of like a passionate thing. Let's do it this year. That's what I see.
Yeah, fair enough. Shall we have a little look at the lineup?
Yeah.
For our first Premier League game tonight. Go on then. Have you guys seen it already?
You've seen it, right?
Probably pretend you haven't. Whoa, it is. Raya, White, Mosquera, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Lewis Skelly, Odegaard, Saka, Solis, Havertz. Great bench of finishers, as always. Jez, thoughts, feelings? Is this what you were expecting when you skipped into Emirates Stadium earlier on today?
Expected. Well, obviously we all can see that Bruno's not in there, so we don't really know why he's not in there.
So he's not in the lineup because he's picked up a knock, Bruno Guimaraes.
So yeah, obviously expected him to start tonight because I didn't know about it. But apart from that, I expected Havertz to start. I just feel, you know, his performance last week, and you know, as much as it's only one game, the first game, it's quite a big game. You want to start well,
Absolutely.
and I just feel that Havertz in every big game is always turn up. And well, nice to see Rice obviously and Saka back in the starting 11. But I feel when you look at the players we've got, I think now you can't quite judge on the name. I think Mikel's seen the players coming at a different stage in the pre-season, so he will know who's fitter and ready to really perform tonight, who's needs a bit more time, and that's why we can't quite judge the lineup. Nice to see that back four as well. They've played together pretty much the whole pre-season now, the last few games. So yeah, no, I think it's a definitely strong enough team to win tonight.
Who are you most excited to see?
Do you know what? Solis. Because I think he's had a great pre-season, and I didn't know much about him. And you know, obviously you hear stuff, and people would say, he was at Norwich a few years ago, and he didn't really do much in the Premier League. Coming to Arsenal is a massive step. So you just think, let's see. And then actually he's impressed me. I think he's been really good in pre-season. So I want to see him now on the big stage in the Premier League and see what he can bring us.
Yeah, I'm sure you all have a lot of opinions on Solis because he's been brilliant, hasn't he? He's so impressive since he's come in. But we were talking about the summer, what you did in your break. But one man that has had no time off, and he was telling me about it live from Shoba the other day, more on that later on, is your friend of mine, Frimmy, and he is at the new players' entrance. Let's have a look.
What's going on, guys? We are back at the Emirates for our first Premier League game as champions, and I can't wait to get involved and see what the players have to store for us. Now, this is Coventry's first game in 25 years in the top flight, and I know it's going to be a good one. Now, as you can see behind me, the team is coming in. Got David Wright coming off the bus first. How you doing? Very good. Let's go. Love that. Oh, here comes the captain. How you doing? You right? Love that. We've got a few more players coming off. Victor as well, and they look very, very focused. Now, we are champions, but we need to remember that this is a new Premier League season and we have to attack it. Yeah, we're not defending, we're attacking this Premier League so we can make it back-to-back championship wins. Now let's see who else comes off the bus. We've got Nani coming off, Ricky as well. And as you can see, it's a bit different down here. We've got supporters greeting the players, and that's what we love to see. How you doing? You right? Good? Hey, what's going on? Oh, I love that. Ethan's also in the building. And of course, Ilian as well, Christian, Mosquera. Oh man, and here's the how you doing? How you doing? Big boss, Josh Kroenke in the building as well. That's what we like to see. So many. And there's my boy Miles in the building getting love from the supporters. That's what we love to see. Who else we got here? Oh, of course, Declan Rice is in the building as well. Brilliant. And the young buck, the young king, that is Max Dowman. Now, I think that is everybody off the bus, so I'm going to send it back to you. It's going to be a great game today.
Yes, come on, Frimmy. Doesn't he look lovely in the orange?
Yeah.
No? Okay, that's rude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does, yeah. Look great.
Yeah? What were his interactions? What were his interactions with the players like? I missed it. I couldn't see what was happening. Did you get many handshakes, high
no
fives?
handshake. He was a bit further from them, though.
Zero.
He was not in the same position.
Maybe it's because they've just got their head down. They're just focused, you know, Premier League starting.
Yeah.
They're in their walk, they're in their moment. Oh, okay, a bit awkward. I can't wait to have a laugh with him about that later on. If you are new to Live from N5, then hello, welcome. We have a bit of a tradition here on the show. We like to celebrate all things Arsenal, obviously, big or small. So maybe it's the last-minute goal scorer for a big game, or just a little contribution that someone has made to the club. We're going to celebrate it anyway with our hero of the week, and we have a lovely, no expenses spared frame. I love that we've not upgraded it this season. Won the Premier League, still a really basic £2.50 frame, but we move. But bit different today because, you know, the season's just started. So we had to put 3 players in the frame as our heroes of the summer. That's what we'll go with today, of course. It's these guys, our World Cup winners! Premier League champions and then World Cup winners. I mean, how incredible. Look at the smiles on their faces. Jez, how brilliant was it to see them in action? I mean, not really David Raya, but, you know, we know he still would have played a part in the squad, right?
Well, you see, I still haven't digested the semi-final, being France, so I'm not gonna, but no, listen, them guys have had an incredible season, last few months lifting the Premier League, then going to the World Cup, and listen, they deserve, they were the far better team, you know, much better than anyone else, so it's well deserved. They must have such a great few weeks off after it, you know, whatever they've done with the family and celebrating with their friends and stuff is what an achievement. Can you imagine just winning the Premier League and then a couple of months later lifting the World Cup? I think there's nothing better, really.
You can't really top that.
Not the first time it's happened in Arsenal's history, of course. 1998, Manuel Petit and Patrick Vieira. So people like to forget, but Arsenal have been doing this for a while. So
But those celebrations, to be fair, would be just insane. Like, what a summer! How do we even process that afterwards? And like Joseph Charm's face. Are you all right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not even just that. I think the one that I'm more surprised about, I know it's about them, but Max Dowman picked up his GCSE results this week. Can you imagine that? You won a Premier League before you got your GCSE results. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not his teacher, but...
I'm sure he did.
But I'm sure he's flying. I'm sure he's pleased. No, but for them three, it must be mad. Like, just the whole concept of actually just having the bit of time off. Obviously, a little bit of disappointment, but going right back up into the skies, winning the World Cup, coming back with that energy. Like, come on. We all know how clutch Merino is. He's about to be even more clutch this season as well. Like, they know, you know?
We'll talk about Merino in a bit, actually, because we caught up with him, spoiler alert, live from Schober earlier on in the week, and we're going to show you a bit of that shortly. But firstly, we have a very special guest who has very much lived his childhood dream. 8 years at Arsenal, Europa League runner-up, FA Cup winner, and he's just announced his retirement. It's the brilliant Carl Jenkinson! Hello, Jenkins! How are you doing? Yeah? Oh, great to have you back on the show.
Do I need this?
You do need that, otherwise we can't hear you, which would be slightly awkward. How are you doing, firstly?
Yeah, good. Obviously announced my retirement on Sunday, so just, it's a bit weird. It's a strange time, but kind of a bit of a relief as well to have just sort of got it out there and, just start thinking about life moving forward now a bit more, you know what I mean? So, but all good.
Yeah. How long had it been coming, or how long had you thought about when you were going to retire, or I suppose how you'd also announce it?
I think as footballers, you kind of think, you get to the end of every year and you think, maybe one more year, like you keep, because we all love it, right? So it's difficult to let it go, but I just think you get to a point where your body's just not quite what it was. And yeah, you have to listen to it at some point, and yeah, so ultimately I thought it was probably a month, 6 weeks ago. I thought, yeah, it's time. I'll call it a day and move on. Yeah.
So is it through physical stuff, or more? Is it like because any injuries or anything, or did you just feel?
A bit of both, really, Jez. Yeah, I mean, I've had quite a few injuries, unfortunately, in my career, like most footballers do. But yeah, I had quite a bad one last year, which was my hip. I dislocated my hip. So yeah, it was a very, very strange one. But yeah, I come back from that, so I'm quite happy that I finished on my feet. I come back and played some games for Bromley and went on and won the league. So that was yeah. Cheers, right?
Did it then feel like a kind of natural end point then, I suppose?
Exactly that. I think what with her body telling me a little something along the way, and obviously then going to win the league with like a really good changing room, a group of lads, I just thought it's probably a good time to call it a day.
Oh, it must be really difficult though. I mean, you said like a bit of a sense of relief, which I think is totally understandable as well. But have you processed it yet? Also, you've probably received 10,000 messages from everyone as well in the world of football.
Yeah, which is nice because obviously, you know, you play with so many players in your career, like over the years, and I think football, you kind of just move on. You go to different clubs and you forget about kind of like reciprocally, like both players, you just forget about each other a little bit. So then when the time comes that you stop playing, you know, people want to reach out to you. They want to congratulate you. They want to see how you are. So I've had some lovely messages, to be honest, from like a lot of boys that I played with here and, you know, even lads that I played with in Australia, because that was a really cool experience for me. So I've been lucky and it is a nice time for sure.
What's next? Do you
That's
know?
a big question.
Yeah, right.
What's next?
Yeah, I mean, I guess there's sort of a few irons in the fire, really. Yeah, but I've said to a few. I've said to. I've said to a few people that I kind of just want to have a couple of months to just like let the dust settle and sort of make decisions from a bit of a clear mind. I think it's quite. Because we're so used to training every day, doing something every day, to kind of think about jumping straight into something else. And I said to my fiance, I just want to take a bit of time so I can like make that decision from like a clear headspace.
That makes sense. And congratulations, because you guys got engaged in June.
In June, yeah.
Fiance's over there. Congratulations.
Shout out, Lucy.
Oh, so that's a big moment, of course. Have you planned anything yet?
So actually, no, we had the wedding planner call yesterday. We actually picked our wedding planner, so that was a big step in the right direction. So
well, you've got free time now, so there's no excuse to not
Maybe
get
I'll plan it
stuck
myself. Yeah. Maybe I can do it like that myself. But
are we going to see you more here, live from N5, Carl?
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Come in and join us a bit
Yeah.
more, yeah?
Well, I'd love that. I love the club. I love you guys. So, like, absolutely. If I'm welcome, I'll be here. No problem.
You're obviously an FA Cup winner, and you said about, you know, lots of people have reached out to you since you've announced your retirement. Who do you keep in contact still with that squad? If anyone.
I speak to, well, funny enough, Lucy works on Soccer Aid, and Jack sent me a message when they was working together on that. Oxlade-Chamberlain I'm really tight with. I've literally just come back about 2 weeks ago from playing some golf with him up in Scotland. And yeah, just the odd messages with like people like Gibbo. I saw him at a wedding in the summer. And Theo sent me a lovely message on Instagram when I retired. So it's kind of like a group of us. Like I said, some of them you're tighter to because that's just the way football is. But then, you know, I think when you retire, then you get them messages from people like Theo, who I maybe haven't spoke to for a few years, but always got on really well with him.
Speaking of Theo...
Have you sorted it out with Theo about these goals?
Who scored that
Reading
goal?
one? Yeah.
Because you scored one goal officially for Arsenal, I think not including that one.
Yeah, it was.
So,
yeah. I remember after, actually, we was doing a post-match interview, me and Theo, and I was trying so hard to claim that goal. And he was just like, I was thinking, Theo, you score them all the time, like, just let the young boy have one. Do you know what I mean? He's a right back, he never scored, come on. But he didn't really, and then in the end, they ended up giving it to Theo, so yeah, naturally I was gutted about that.
I think we actually can hear Theo's take on that. We've got a little clip. Let's have a look.
Traffic, but yeah, that goal was so important. This one, I always felt Carl wants to claim still to this day.
Have you spoken to him about it?
I haven't, but I feel like he still thinks it is after 10 years. But yeah, that was the second one.
Oh, that is so funny, yeah. I still want it to this day.
You still want
right.
it? Okay.
Yeah.
It didn't go down as
No,
yours,
no,
but
I
we
know.
moved.
I've
That's
got to let
fine.
it go,
We'll
no.
give it to you. We asked what you're doing next earlier on, and we're taking a little trip down memory lane, aren't we? Have you ever thought about a career in stand-up comedy?
Oh, what's coming now?
Well, let's have a look, Carl.
What happened to the egg when he was tickled too much? He cracked up. It's really bad. Oh dear. What day does an Easter egg hate the most? Fridays.
How awkward was I? I was giving nothing there, was I?
Good content,
Oh dear.
though, to be fair. We're going to let you go shortly and enjoy the game, but what do you expect from this season and from tonight?
Let's just carry on from last season. Right, what a fantastic season! What a time it is to be an Arsenal fan, to be a Gooner. It's just a brilliant time. So just keep that moving. Obviously, we signed some top players as well. So I think every Gooner in the country is excited and excited for what's to come.
Brilliant. Now, who do you think is going to be key for us this season? Any of the new signings in particular?
Well, I've really liked Solis. I think he's probably been one of the best, if not the best player in pre-season. I think he looks incredible. So, and obviously Bruno speaks for himself. Konze's a fantastic signing today. So I think them three are top. But I really like Solis. I think he looks great cutting in on his right.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Carl.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure as always.
Thank you.
We will see you back here soon, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Please give it up one more time for Carl Jenkinson. Nice to see you. See you later. Oh, that's nice. I love that. He's so Arsenal. Yeah, he is, isn't he? I did tease you guys earlier, saying that I was doing live from Schober with Frimmy earlier on in the week. We spoke to David Raya. We spoke to loads of players. If you want to watch it, you can on the Arsenal and Arsenal's YouTube channel. But we also spoke to Mikel Merino. Let's take a look.
Hello.
Nice
Return.
To see you. Congratulations
Good to see
as
you again.
well.
Thank you so much.
Good to see you,
Thank you so much. How are you, bro?
Welcome, champion.
All good.
You right? You good?
I'm very good.
Oh, good. How's it been since you've been back?
Busy.
Yeah?
Busy, non-stop. Many things to do, but it's great. It's great to be back with the family.
Oh, brilliant. Love that. I always find it, the question is that, do you find it more difficult to get back into the swing of it when you've not had really a pre-season, or because you have been playing a lot of football before you went away, is it easier for you? Which one do you think?
I think it's tricky because obviously I had a big injury in my foot and I was out for 4 months. So physically I feel all right.
Okay.
But it's true that mentally it's been a long process, and with the World Cup in the middle and just a few days of holidays, it's like not as big of a break as you would have loved.
Okay, yeah.
But this is football, this is life, and this goes on, so ready for the next.
Brilliant.
And to have won the World Cup, congratulations once again.
Thank
You know, to be Premier League champion, World Cup winner, with the big injury that you had as well, does it make it even sweeter? Does it mean even more?
Absolutely, because when you win these kind of things, you look back and you see where you were, you remember your thoughts, your feelings, and you were really deep down there. And then you get to the top of the mountain and you see the whole atmosphere is just unreal. So it's even sweeter when you come from hard work, from doubts, and then, you know, all the hard work pays off.
I remember I was watching your documentary and I feel like there was times where you thought you weren't going to be able to get to this point. So, like, how do you feel? Like, how does it make you feel now that you was able to, you know, be involved to the latter of us winning the Premier League and then going on to lift the World Cup?
Yeah, I mean, teaches you a lot when you have doubts. These kind of examples make you believe in you even more. Because everyone has doubts every now and then, but then when you go on and make, you know, be part of the Premier League winning team and then go on and win the World Cup, you remind yourself who you are, and when tough moments come, you know that you are ready to overcome them.
And scoring the winning goal off the bench in back-to-back knockout games as well. I mean, what was going through your head both times?
Yeah.
I was just trying to be present in the moment, you know, trying to be ready when the coach just shouted my name. And after the first one was magical, obviously with the context against Cristiano, Portugal with the big rivalry that we have. But then for the second one, it was a bit of banter in the bench as well.
Like, why?
Because they were saying like, "You're gonna score again," you know?
Oh, really? Oh,
and I was like, "Yeah,
probably.
I'm score again. That's what I do." But
did you actually, in your head, are you going, "Yeah, this is what I can do," or was it quite literally just a bit of banter, or did you genuinely think, "I am gonna get on the pitch and I am gonna score"?
No, they were bantering a bit, but kind of serious.
Yeah.
Because I've always prided myself in being present, in being, you know, focused for any context, like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20, 90, and try to make an impact on the pitch. And my mentality was, I'm coming in to win the game myself, and then you have to have the luck, but you at the same time you have to be there to try and win it. So yeah, I was lucky enough to go back to back.
I feel like your celebration is always fitting as well. The Superman one is just like, come here to save the day. Yeah, you know, get to know.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
What were those celebrations like?
Yeah, very emotional, very happy as well, because I had my family there in the stands with me, and you know, sometimes your mind goes back to all those suffering moments as we spoke before, but yeah, you know, you're in the biggest stage and you want to, you know, show yourself, celebrate, embrace the moment, and those are the moments you dreamt of when you were a kid.
Yeah.
And now where you're living it, you have to enjoy them, and celebrating and showing yourself is one way of doing it. And I did enjoy it, I can tell you that.
Hey, we love that.
Obviously, you didn't just do it with yourself, David Raya, and of course, Zumeni was with you as well. How special was it? You know,
yeah, it's top.
Yeah.
Football is not only about titles or winning games or playing, it's also about who you share it with.
Yeah.
And yeah, being lucky enough to share football with these two guys, like in club and country, is unreal. But also the family we are here, the family we are with the national team, those are the most important things. And those are also because we are winning these massive trophies.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot more honesty.
Always great to hear from Mikel Merino. He speaks so well. I mean, I know you had him pitch side, right, the other day.
Yeah,
what was that like?
After the Cornwall game, yeah, brilliant. You know, you can ask him anything. He's just always comfortable to answer any question. Yeah, he was great.
Yeah, and it was so nice speaking to him because, as you all know, he obviously suffered with an injury last season, and we had him here on the show during that time, and he speaks so well about it. And it was a really difficult time, as you'll know, as a former player yourself, Jez. So for him to then win the World Cup in the summer is just, you know, incredible. And he's a new dad, and it's just really great chatting to him and getting all those emotions, because he does just speak so well. And what a player. How excited are you guys to see him back out there for us?
I mean, last season during the show, it was always like, we miss Merino, we really want him back. And I think he's just such a good impact player. You know, I mean, when he was fit, he didn't start that many games, but every time he came off the bench, it was almost inevitable that he would do something. And I think that versatility of being able to slot into the midfield and then go up front is going to be massive for us, because I think, you know, we're going to have a lot of minute sharing over the first part of the season, because we've got so many players coming back from the World Cup. So I'm so excited to hopefully for him to stay fit and just get a few weeks, you know, of seeing him play again.
And he's such a leader as well, isn't he? Which, I mean, we've got a lot of leaders in the dressing room, to be fair, but he really is, and you feel that when you speak to him, don't you, Jez?
Yeah, you do, and I think there's not many players that can have an impact every time they come on, and don't see him any sulking because he's not starting. He just fits in, get straight back in, have an impact, scored crucial goal for us and for Spain at the World Cup as well. So you just think having a player like him in the club is just, I know he might not be the main name that everybody's just said, oh, Arsenal, Merino, but for us, it's huge, mate. He's massive.
Yeah. Shall we keep the guests coming? Yeah. Go on then. Okay. You'll know this actor from X-Men, Bohemian Rhapsody, just to name a few. It's the brilliant Ben Hardy.
How you doing? You good?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. You're looking very cool, aren't you?
Thanks very much. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm loving this new kit though. I need to get that one.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not the crop top though, mate. Yeah, don't get it.
Well,
I don't know, man. You know, been doing abs lately. Yeah.
So has Jez. We were talking about earlier, but
we're not going to do an ab off right now. That's not what we're doing.
No, but it would make good content.
It would be the douchiest content ever. But yeah.
How are you doing? How does it feel to be back here for another Premier League season?
I am buzzing. I'm absolutely buzzing. Yeah, I'm just so excited. I'm hoping it's going to be a less stressful season. You know, I mean, thankful it was worth it. But I mean, some of those games, I mean, my God, it was just the last 10, 15 minutes was just like, yeah, absolutely excruciating to watch. But obviously worth it in the end. But let's see. It's going to be a good game though. Yeah. Coventry are going to be up for it. So yeah. We'll see.
Do you think it made it a bit sweeter though, that it was a bit of a roller coaster of emotions?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it will be like an iconic season that we'll look back on forever. Even I know we'll see the first time in forever, but even still, it will just be because it was so difficult. It's like, you know, back when Man City won on the last day. Shouldn't even bring that up here, but you know what I mean. When that you know, that 3-2 win, like that, it's an iconic season, and I think our season last year will be an iconic season, not just amongst our fans, but amongst, you know, the entire Premier League. Yeah.
What is your Arsenal story then? Because you grew up down south, Dorset.
I did, yeah. You're trying to point me out to be a Glory supporter right now. I can see it.
I know that you are a massive Gooner.
Yes,
But how did it come about?
I've always been a Gooner, but so the town I'm from, the nearest team is Yeovil Town.
Right.
I don't know if but Yeovil.
Yes.
Right. But see, to me that even hurts hearing that said, because I'm from the rival town.
Oh.
So it'd be like me sort of supporting Tottenham because they're the only team around. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, and obviously I then chose a Premier League team, you know, and Thierry Henry was in love with him, still am, you know. So yeah.
Have you met Thierry Henry?
No. He presented an award actually once, and so I was sort of near him, if that counts. But I've never met him or spoke to the man. No. I think I'd die on the spot. One day.
We'll make it happen.
You will? You
yes. Imagine. And our next guest is I'm sorry, Ben. That would be lovely.
Why would you do that to me? Oh my God.
And Thierry.
Oh, stop it.
We actually do have a Thierry in the room, unfortunately.
Oh, man, it's so good. Since I was a young boy.
Not quite the one that you hoped and dreamt would be in the room.
Even better, man.
Which other players or memories stick out to you from your childhood growing up as a Gooner?
I mean, I love Bergkamp. Yeah. Oh my God. Actually, once I was sat here and he walked past, and I remember just like goosebumps all down me. Oh my God. Dennis. Oh Jesus. I don't know, that whole era, you know, Pires. I thought Sanchez was an incredible player for us, you know. I mean, like, his work ethic was incredible. I loved just seeing someone who actually loves football that much. You could tell he just absolutely loves it. But yeah, I mean, I look back upon those years of, like, you know, Vieira, Pires, everyone, the kind of obvious ones, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
With your work, you're obviously travelling quite a lot. How often do you get to come to Emirates Stadium and see games live?
I probably come like 4 or 5 times a year. Probably, on average, you know, as much as possible. Yeah.
And when you're on set, or rehearsing or anything, do you try and, if we're playing, you're trying to sneakily...
Oh, I mean, literally earlier this year, I was on set and on my phone watching the Atletico Madrid first leg, Champions League, just there, and I had like a hat, so I'd put it and hide it in the hat. But yeah, everyone just like, what are you looking at? Why are you staring at your hat so much? I'm like, yeah.
Say we did. It's not happening, but just picture that we're doing a live from N5 production of last season. We're doing a film.
Okay.
Jez is like, right, you're picturing it. Who would you play?
Who would I play? Do I have to look like them? Yeah?
No, we've got budget. We can do Bukayo Saka. Shout straight on.
I'm not sure. I'm not going to say anything about it.
We can do like prosthetics. We can do wigs. You know, we can. Jez is good with wigs, right? We can do like. I can do makeup.
Good with wigs. Since when?
I'm just giving us roles in this. Work with me, Jez.
If we got the right wig, you've got Odegaard vibes.
Yeah.
So
if we get the right stylist.
Anyway.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I love him.
For last season.
Zinchenko. Oh yeah. Zini wasn't here last season.
No, not Zinchenko. No disrespect. Yeah.
Okay, Ben, who are you going with?
I would say I'd want to play Declan Rice, even though I look nothing like him, just because of the iconic scene, you know, like in that movie. I know it's not going to happen. Clearly,
it's not done.
It's not done, and I want to do the smile after the Champions League final.
So if you just do it down the camera now, it's not.
Crouch down.
What? How was he? Like this? Can you still see me? Yeah. Where do you want it? Yeah. It's not over. It's not over.
Oh, Ben, thank you so much. You have been a great sport. Can we just get a score prediction before you go?
For today?
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-0.
I like it.
Yeah?
2-0.
We like it. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Pleasure. Enjoy the game.
Thank you.
Hello,
You too.
everyone.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Cheers, man.
Thank you so much, Ben.
Cheers.
Nice one. Absolutely iconic. You know what else is iconic? Frimmy and Adrian Clark, and they are pitchside. Guys, how are we doing?
What's going on, guys, and welcome pitchside once again for our game against Coventry, our first Premier League game of the season. I go by the name of Frimmy, and next to me, as always, Mr. Adrian Clark is in the building. How are you?
Hello, Frimmy.
You
Yeah,
good?
of course I'm good.
Yeah?
It's the first game of the season,
Oh,
right?
man, I absolutely guessed.
If we can't be excited
Yes.
tonight, as champions, first match, Friday night, under the lights, we're never going to get excited. No, bring it on.
Absolutely fantastic, and of course, like I said, it is our first game of the Premier League season. So let's get into our first Premier League team that is going to play Coventry. We have got David Wright in goal, Calafiori, Big Gabby. We have got Mascaro, we've got Ben White in the middle. We have Rice, Miles Lewis-Skelly, Odegaard, and on the wings, Zoles, Bukayo Saka, and up top is the man Kai Havertz. What do you think about the team?
Oh, it's a strong team. Obviously, we should mention Bruno Guimaraes, missing tonight. Hopefully nothing serious. Should be back soon. So that's a shame, but the rest of the side, it's the one I would have picked. I'm pleased Solis gets his debut.
Yes.
Really chuffed for him. He deserves it.
Listen, he's been playing absolutely incredible during pre-season, so yeah, you're right. He does deserve a chance.
He's either scored or assisted in almost every game in pre-season. I thought he was really good in Cardiff, and he looks ready. He looks like he can offer plenty. Saka's obviously not had a lot of football, so it's a bit of a risk to just chuck him in.
I feel the same with Rice as well, but
it's Saka and Rice.
Yeah, I hear it.
I mean, you don't really want those guys on the bench. And let's face it, Saka and Rice wouldn't want to be on the bench. You know, they don't want to miss a game. So I understand it. Looking forward to seeing Martin play.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, he had an incredible game against...
How good was he?
Oh, what a finish. Mate.
Is Donnarumma okay?
Yeah, I was like, Miles, sorry, I was like, Martin, you can't do that. You can't do that to him.
I don't know if Donnarumma... Is he still laying on the floor or
probably
not?
Probably still in Cardiff.
It was brilliant. It was absolutely superb. So we want a continuation of that, don't we? And then obviously, look, the back four kind of picks itself. So look, I'm excited for the game. Hopefully we can go out there, have a bit of fun, score some goals.
How good is it to see Miles in the middle of the park today? I feel like he deserves a chance to...
Massively deserves it. Yeah, he's had a good pre-season.
Great assist for Calafiori.
That was like that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was. I'd have been very proud of that assist. It was good vision, lovely little weight of pass. But Calafiori deserves credit because he was there, he made the run. And without the run,
it doesn't happen.
No so it takes two to tango, so they say. Look, Miles had a great end to last season, was excellent in the Champions League final. He deserves to start this campaign. The issue is, when Bruno Guimaraes is fit, I think he'll play. But there'll be time for everybody over the coming weeks and months. They'll all get game time.
I love that. Of course, we are playing Coventry. I think this is the first time they've been in top-flight football for, I think, nearly close to 25 years.
Yeah, a long time.
Did you ever play Coventry during your playing career?
Yeah, I did actually.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I played against Coventry in the Premier League at Highbury.
Okay,
it was a 1-1 draw. And it was my last ever Premier League
game.
Yeah.
Sorry to bring up Clarky, man. I didn't mean to do it. Sorry, mate.
The thing was, I never thought it would be my last game because it wasn't a bad game.
Oh, right.
I played pretty well. I nearly scored a couple of goals. And in the players' lounge after, I'm not joking. Dion Dublin, you know Dion Dublin?
Yes, Dion,
You know, Holmes under the hammer. No,
Holmes under the hammer. Funny enough, he messaged me quite a while ago. Yeah. Okay. So I don't do
work. Anyway, Dion Dublin saw me in the players' lounge because he was playing. He said, Clarky, you were my man of the match today.
Oh, brilliant.
He goes, you had a great game. I was feeling great.
Yeah.
Next week I was on the bench, never played again. So that's football.
So, of course, this is their first time in the Premier League.
Yeah.
What can we expect from them today?
Yeah, they've been away a long time. They're in League Two not that long ago.
Yeah.
So they've climbed up the leagues really quickly. Today, I think they're 4-3-3. They can pass. They can play good football, but I think they'll be more defensive today. I think they'll play on the counter. But when they break, they'll break fast, really fast. They've got speed down the wings. They've got a big target man, so they'll go from back to front quite quickly. I think we can get their defence.
Okay.
Their midfield is very solid, but up front, they've got speed and height. And they're very, very good at set pieces. We were the set piece kings in the Premier League. Coventry were the set piece kings in the Championship.
Oh, brilliant.
So we don't want to be giving too many corners or free kicks.
Brilliant. It seems like it's the champions versus the champions.
Well, they've been singing it. Coventry fans have been singing.
They've been brilliant.
Champione and all that. And you weren't having it, were you?
No, I was like, come on.
They did win their league.
That is true. Yeah, we'll give that to them. Final, before we go, score predictions.
Do you know what? I think they might score. I don't know why. Just first night nerves, maybe a bit from us, but we'll score at least 3.
Okay.
I'll go cautious prediction 3-1.
3-1. Right, guys, you've heard his score prediction. I'm going to send it back to you.
Woohoo! 3-1 there from Adrian Clark. You're nodding your head there, Jez.
Yeah,
you like it?
3-1 there as well. So yeah, 3-1. I don't really want to concede, but 3-1 is a victory.
You'll take
it's
it.
nothing comfortable. Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what, guys? We've got time for another guest. Ooh, an actress you'll know from White Gold. Top Boy. And her new series, Hit Points. Most importantly, though, she's a massive gooner. It's Saffron Hocking! But I also love the shoes.
Thank you. I thought I'd wear a heel today. Why not, you know?
I feel inspired.
Thank you.
Yeah, what is this?
It's giving quite like wag.
It is, it is.
Manifesting.
It's just giving chic.
Saliba. Okay. Hi. I'll take it.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing? How are you feeling ahead of the new season?
I'm so excited.
Yeah?
I'm so excited. It feels like it's only just ended and then we're starting again. So yeah, it's great.
Have you had a chance to actually reflect on what on earth happened last season and how incredible it was?
I mean, I'm just still buzzing from it all. I really am. I just keep watching all the clips of them, like, you know, at the parade and doing all of that. I'm so happy for them. So happy for them.
Producer Callum has just asked me to ask you about your mum's outfit.
Yes.
Look at Mummy! It's on your way. Mummy, come on, quickly, do a quick walkout. Come on. Saffron is encouraging mums to get in shot. Yeah!
Oh my God, Stonson!
I had not seen you. Now I know
Look
why
at
I
this.
was being told to talk
Listen,
about you in your outfit. Wow.
I know, she's showing me up, aren't you? That she's shy. She's never shy. Stop pretending.
What's your story? You don't. You can stay here, Mum. You can go if you want. It's totally up to you.
You've done your end. Do you want to go? Okay.
What is your Arsenal story? I mean, need I ask more? It's a family thing?
Yeah, my mum's always been a die-hard fan, and then so am I. So yeah.
You had no choice, really?
I had no choice. But I became like a really die-hard fan. Well, it was by accident, really. I was trying to impress a boy.
Yeah.
It happens. And then it just got out of control. I got rid of him, and I just stayed.
And we're grateful that you did.
Thank you.
You went to the Champions League final with Mum.
With Mummy.
Mum's getting a lot of airtime.
Yeah. I went with Mummy. We went to Budapest, and we just had the best time. And the result wasn't what we wanted it to be, but it was the experience. You know, to be able to see them up there doing their thing, it was just incredible.
What was it like to be able to share that with your mum as well, who, you know, is a huge gooner and helped you as well, I'm sure, get more and more into Arsenal?
She was the belle of the ball. We lost her. We were like, where's Mummy? And then I was like, oh my God, I've lost my mum. And then I just see, like, at the corner of my eye, she's like, surrounded by Ian Wright, Rio, and they're all like hugging her. And I was like, Mummy! And I just took loads of pictures of her, and she was like,
Oh, I love that. I've got to ask you, because Top Boy must have been great for Arsenal watch parties, because quite a few Arsenal supporters, right?
Yes.
We've had Ashley Walters on the show before
Yeah.
as well. So did you guys watch a lot of games together? Was
Do you
there a
know
lot
what?
of Arsenal chat?
Shamefully, we did not. We didn't watch any games. I've been to the game here with Ashley a couple of times where I've seen him here, but we were really boring. We were just in the zone.
It's quite intense. Hard to switch off from Top Boy.
Yeah, man. I was
it.
just like trying to like stay in the zone. I was crying all the time. So yeah, I was doing that. But yeah.
Talk to us about Hit Point.
Yes.
Your new series.
My new show.
Yeah.
Yes.
How did it go? Filming, it's out now. How's it been received? How are you feeling about it?
I'm feeling amazing. It's my first time sort of like, I guess, really leading a show. So it was a lot of pressure, but I'm really happy with it. It's out now, so yeah. And the director, David Caffrey, is a die-hard Gooner as well, so that helps. So yeah.
What are you working on at the moment? We ask, but you can't always tell us.
We can't always say no. Do you know what? At the moment, I'm just seeing what's out there. You know, it's maybe something. I'd love something football related. Can you imagine if I got to play like Alex Scott? In a biopic. Can you see it?
Wait, she's
Do you
picturing
see
herself
it?
right now.
Do you see it though? Do you get it? Do you get it? Yeah.
We were talking about doing a film company earlier.
Can you imagine? Like, Alex is one of my really good friends. The way we became friends actually is because people kept coming up to her being like, "Are you no," and then people saying, "Are you Alex?" And I was like, okay.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, you're like, why not? Let's roll with it. Are you any good at football?
No. I break my leg. Yeah.
Can you play football at all?
No.
Okay, cool. Well, we might work on that. We can always get you like a body double, a stunt double for those
Yeah,
things.
I'm willing to like go into some training. I mean, like maybe the boys can train me up or something.
JJ's available. JJ's available.
We're gonna let you go in a minute. Get ready for the game with your lovely mother. What is your score prediction for tonight, Saffron?
Okay, well, I think it's going to be 2-1, and the reason why I'm giving them 1 is because, you know, never underestimate the underdogs. But we're still gonna win it. But my mum thinks it's 3-0.
3-0. Yes, mum. We like that. Well, we will see who's right. Saffron, thank you so much for joining us. Enjoy the game.
Yes,
Saffron
thank you.
Hocking! Oh, I love it when it's a family thing and when like mum is literally there. I was like, when Callum's saying in my ear, you've got to talk about mum's outfit. I'm like, what is mother wearing? It must be fabulous. And she looked brilliant, Oh, I like that she walked in and she was like, okay, I've had enough, I'm departing. Here on Live from M5, we always like to hear from our supporters, and we're on Reddit. Did you know that? Yeah. So we put a question out on our subreddit, our Gunners, and we wanted to know your memories from opening day. So we have a few here. So let's take a look at the first one, shall we? Here you go. So I watched us destroy Everton 6-1 at Goodison from a pool bar in Corfu while on holiday as a teenager. Danielson's screamer was the cherry on top. I love that, from a pool bar in Corfu. Converge Crew says, my first ever game live and visit to England was for the home opener versus Portsmouth in 2009. Got to my seat and there were red and white bar scarves hanging onto every seat back. I still bring that scarf along with me every time I take a trip to watch the Arsenal. Wow. I hope you wash that scarf, am I right? DJ Hindsight. Oh. Here's a story, okay. No, we laugh, but we love it. We love hearing from you. My mum and I went to the first home game of the season last year. It was the 5-0 win against Leeds. Next to us was an Aussie couple who'd rerouted their entire honeymoon in Europe to see that game. Wow, that's dedication. The guy was telling me that he's supported Arsenal since he was a child and would wake up at 2:30 a.m. in Australia to watch games before he went to his construction job at 5 a.m. I love the level of detail here. We're very here for it. He was so overwhelmed by North London Forever that he cried, and me and his wife were holding him. It was a beautiful moment. I'm a die-hard fan, but seeing this level of love and passion for Arsenal was truly humbling. 30-something years he'd been waiting for that moment. We became fast friends and were hugging, high-fiving constantly until the game was over. We spoke a bit about life, and I spoke to his wife about their wedding and honeymoon. She was so supportive of his desire to see a game after all those years. A few minutes before before the final whistle, they jumped up and had to go as they needed to catch a flight. Wow. So this day, I'm so grateful to have shared such a beautiful experience with this dude, his wife, and my mum. It actually made me sad that I never got a chance to stay in touch with him. And we joked about how this was going to be our title-winning season. Well, I wonder. Now, this isn't in the script, but I wonder if we can make this happen, this reunion happen. If you watch the show or you have a feeling you might know who this Aussie couple was, then let us know. That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, very intense.
Very intense. We have another special guest who, funny enough, was just mentioned on the show. She kind of needs no introduction, really, because she won everything there was to win in red and white. It is the incredible Alex Scott! There, please. How are you? You're holding the
shawl. It's just all the new friends.
All the shirts.
I'm just like, wow. What do we reckon? What do we think of them?
I think it's lovely. Really nice.
This one.
I like both. We'll just have a little debate about the shirts.
I don't know.
I think they're all really nice,
They
to be
are.
fair. And I'm not
I mean, we are
biased.
smashing it. No one can match us with our kit launches and just everything.
Alex, great to see you as always. How was your summer? You were working on the World Cup coverage. What was that like?
It was wild.
Yeah?
Being over in America, all the stadiums, the buzz. I think I came back to do a couple of games here for a week. And I don't know, it just felt different. It always is when you're in the stadium, moving around, being around fans. To me, that is just what I love. So, yeah, I felt blessed being over there and being a part of it still. Every World Cup is special.
Yeah. How do you even try and sum up last season for the men's team, we'll start with?
Yeah. I mean, we finally did it. We
Yeah,
got there.
come on.
Just all the noise around us. Now what already the talk is, will they retain it? Can they do it again? So I'm just like, well, we're going to go out there, we're going to smash it, and we're going to prove you all wrong once again.
Yeah.
So, you know.
And the women's team pushed and pushed,
Yes.
but it wasn't quite their season. How do you think they'll get on this season?
I mean, just like the guys, we've signed top quality players. So already I'm excited. They've been away in La Manga pre-season. I've been speaking to Leah and she was just like, we are looking good and ready to go. I just think when you look all over the WSL, it is going to be exciting. When you look at London City Lionesses, they're now trying to come in and be like, hello, like start talking about us. So, yeah.
You can actually watch the friendly, by the way, on Sunday on Arsenal's YouTube. The
I
men,
know, it's so good. So just like,
by the way, if you want to see that, the men are in a really good place to compete again, aren't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just when you think about, it's always about when you become champions. It's not about standing still. It's let's go again. And you know, from previous seasons, when you look at other champions, it's always adding quality that you need to keep that level of competition. And we have done that too. I mean, the players that we have signed, what were your thoughts?
So good.
Yeah.
They've been so impressive.
And signing today as well, the announcement. We're just like, okay.
Well.
Go
That's
on.
a really good segue to something that may be happening any minute now, Alex. But until
Coming out
then,
onto the pitch.
So if I wrap you fairly quickly, it's not because we don't love you. It's
He
because
is the man of the moment.
It's
The
because
spotlight needs to be there.
Something might be happening. Until then, have you actually had any time to enjoy and rest this summer? And you know what? As I ask you that, here he is. The man himself.
The best looking team on the planet.
Yeah, very true.
The best looking team on the planet. We love that. What a signing that we just made today, Alex.
Another top quality addition to the team. Oh, look and see the reception out there. You're like, yes. Look, we needed to add, I think, every position now. Our squad, when we're challenging not just for Premier League, for Champions League, a number of trophies. This sort of calibre of player, yes. Thank you very much.
Let's just listen to the sound and watch the rest of this special moment for Ezri Konsa.
Yes.
High-fiving everyone here at Emirates Stadium as he walks through the tunnel. And we can hear how loud everyone is singing right now. Absolutely buzzing. I mean, we were just saying that we've made some brilliant signings for the men's and women's team this summer. It makes you feel good. I mean, not that we need any more reason to feel confident ahead of this season. Exactly, like you just said.
My smile is hurting me already.
But Alex, you've been at this club for so long and been part of the Arsenal family for so long. And, you know, this is what it's about as well. Of course, you know, winning is one thing, and we want to, of course, get more and more silverware, but it's this unity, it's this bond, it's this like love that the Arsenal family just has, right?
Yeah, for me that's always special when I go to the training ground. Like you guys will know, the people that have seen me when I walk through the doors at 8 are still working and have seen me grow into the person that I am. There's always just been this family feel and this care for players, and I don't think anyone else can ever match that. And I think that's what keeps, I don't know, separates this club apart from our fan base to our players, just everything we do in the community to, I don't know, we're tapped into something special, and I think for the last couple of seasons everyone can feel it and are trying to be like us.
Yeah, it's the culture. Alex, we are going to let you go because kickoff is in a few minutes time. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
The incredible Alex. Thank you. Yeah, mic drop, that would be quite good actually. Bye. Oh, she looks great, doesn't she? We're seeing some lights, flares going off. Oh, this is lovely because, guys, it is the start of the Premier League season. I feel like we've not been able to chat to all of you. Just quickly before we do throw out to commentary, how are you feeling about tonight's game? How do you see it going? Because, like Jez said earlier on, you know, you don't want to be disrespectful, but you'd like to think that this should be a fairly comfortable win for the Arsenal.
I think the Community Shield gave us everything we really needed to know about the intention of the players and how locked in they are already. So I think it's going to be a really energetic game. I think hopefully we're going to be really front-footed, score early on, settle any nerves. But yeah, I expect Coventry to give us something. But hopefully they won't score any goals.
Are we ready? Yeah! We'll be back at half-time, but for now we'll leave you in the capable hands of Adrian Clark. But first, Dan Roebuck.